Alright guys, T-minus 2 days till California, and today we need to go out and run some errands. I gotta go to Best Buy and Lowe's. I gotta get a USB-C charging brick for some of my batteries and a MagSafe wireless charging for my phone, since my phone, you ever get like your phone only charges at a certain angle, you know what I mean? That's when you know you're screwed. Yeah, that's what's happening to my phone, so I gotta go get a MagSafe. And then I gotta go get a lock for my trailer. So, let's go. So yeah, with the California trip up on the horizon, just gotta make some last minute errand, runs and get the last couple things that I need for this trip. And man, I just want to say, on my last video when I talked about In-N-Out, yeah, when I talked about In-N-Out, man, you guys had some opinions. I tell you what, a few of you guys interacted with me. I saw someone say, when I said I prefer a Wendy's Baconator, they were like, Wendy's chemicals or actually fresh food. I'm gonna take my Wendy's chemicals, thank you very much. And even my coworkers were kind of on my case about that. But some of them agree with me. In-N-Out's not all that, not all it's cracked out to be, or cracked up to be. But I found that really funny. Some of you guys, you were giving me suggestions on what to get next. So like clearly, I have to get some other stuff too. But yeah, I was just like genuinely surprised how many people actually care about In-N-Out, and I didn't know I was pissing some people off. But hey, apparently I was. It was not my intention to rage bait. I was not trying to rage bait. That is actually my genuine opinion. My genuine opinion about that. But yeah, no, I do want to say thank you guys for the interaction on some of the last videos and TikToks and stuff that I posted, just because that was the most interaction I've ever gotten from that In-N-Out thing. Was like 10, 11 comments, something like that, on like YouTube Shorts, and a couple of them on TikTok as well. So I just want to thank you guys for interacting with me. I think it's really cool that I get to like, talk to you guys about stuff like that and kind of get your feedback on random shit like that, So as you guys are seeing this, I may or may not be in California. I don't know when I'm going to have this video edited and uploaded to YouTube by, but it's a Wednesday and I leave this Friday. It's Wednesday as I'm recording, and I leave this Friday for California. And it looks like they're blocking traffic here. It's going to turn green and I'm not going to be able to go. Okay, that truck up there moved, so okay, now it looks like we can go. Lane filtering is legal in this state. I've just never done it, and I'm about to go to a state where it is completely, like, lane splitting is legal, meaning I can actually go in between traffic when they're moving. It's the only state in the country that has it legalized too. And maybe I'll take advantage. I don't even lane filter when it's legal, so I don't know if I will. But yeah, like I said, we're going to Best Buy right now, walk around there, get what we need, and then get out of there. And also, happy Daytona Bike Week for all you Florida people out there, and just bikers in general, because I do know it is Daytona Bike Week, or at least it starts, I think maybe the 6th. I couldn't tell you exactly what day it starts, but I think it's either this week or in the future here soon. We love bikes out there, love people getting into bikes and getting into this hobby that I love so much. And I'm going to California. I could technically be going to Florida if I wanted to. It's a lot further from Utah, but I could go to Florida for Bike Week if I wanted to. I'm not going to. Plus, I feel like that's more reserved for Harleys and some more cruisers type of style bikes. Not that the sport bike community would be like ostracized or kicked out. We like everybody who has bikes, right? But your boy is broke, and I really hope that I can afford this California trip and afford what I'm buying. I'm not buying anything crazy today, but I really hope I can afford the California trip itself, just because going to California, living out of a car, gonna need food, don't have to pay for hospitality or anything like that, just because it is in Xander's car, my brother, his name is Xander, his car. I think I can afford it, hopefully. We're splitting gas and everything like that, and his car gets pretty bad gas mileage, I will say. Honestly, today's a nice day. I just wanted to get out one last time, ideally before California. And I do hope that I can get this video out also before California. I know I got some midterms to study for. Yeah, it's Wednesday as I'm saying this. I've already had 3. I think I have one more, and it's on Friday. The day I leave, actually. But the goal is to, edit videos and do all that stuff while I'm out in California and be able to document the trip. Oh, hello. Don't kill me, please. That's what I hope for. I'm going right here. I don't know where the fuck you're going, but I'm going right there. I don't have my backpack on me today. I hope I have enough space to carry everything that I need to carry. Hey, parking lot's the most dangerous spot where somebody can pull out. That's what they teach in the MSF course. Because anybody can pull out in the parking lot. Where the hell can I park? Can I park up front? No, why don't I take you guys in with me? Honestly, let's go get what I need. What do I need? No, not that. Promise I don't know what I'm looking for. There we go. Here's a brick. Turns out thing 1 and thing 2 were in the same place. That's nice.
Hi, sorry. How can I help you?
Just these 2 things. Gotcha. Thank you. You too. Thank you. All right. Well, thing 1, thing 2 secured. Here's my MagSafe charger, and then I got a brick which has 3 ports, 2 USB-C and 1 USB. It'll be good for charging all my stuff for the California trip. $62 for that, by the way. I think we'll see if it fits in the rear seat here. I hope so, because I don't really have a lot of storage on me right now. I think they will. See, who says the sport bike doesn't have any storage? Look at that. Okay, we just got one more place to go. We got to go to Lowe's to pick up a nice, strong little padlock for my trailer, because we don't want it to be stolen. We're in safe-ass Logan, Utah, so it's not getting stolen here, but California, that might be a different story, especially near San Francisco and LA. Now, the problem is I don't actually know where the Lowe's is. I think, like when I checked, it was like across the street or something like that. But I see Walmart over there, and that's it. By the Texas Roadhouse? I didn't even know we had a Texas Roadhouse. What the hell? Alright, I think I'll leave the camera there. I'm sure it'll be fine. If it gets stolen, tough shit. We just need to find a padlock now. It shouldn't be that hard. It is Lowe's. I'm guaranteed there's going to be a padlock somewhere. Question is where? Thanks. Hey, do you guys, where are your, like, padlocks? Like, if I wanted to put a lock on a trailer, you know? Do you know?
It's between 2 places. Hold on, let me just look that up.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
So I want to say aisle 17, and I would have been correct.
You were right?
17. Yeah.
17? Is that just down that way?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, man. Alright, well, he said aisle 17, so, you know, believe it or not, guys, I've actually never, like, worn a helmet in walking around places before. I usually take it off and carry it with me, but this time is different. Do you guys ever just, like, love the smell of Lowe's and, like, hardware stores? Or is that just me? Because I absolutely love the smell of, like, a Home Depot or something, or like a Lowe's. You walk in, you get that, oh, that lumber smell. It smells great. Anyways, of course they have this thing right where the locks are. I think something like this guy would work. I'm trying to think of my trailer. Yeah, this will work. I heard the alarm going off. It wasn't me, I swear. I'm not stealing nothing. All right, where's the checkout? That's the question. Get me the hell out of here. I feel so awkward. All right, well, that was easy. Just had to talk to somebody, get directions towards a padlock. And yeah, does it ever shock you guys how expensive some of this shit is? $3,200 for a riding mower. Like, I'm just saying, any day of the week, I'm buying a push mower. So my camera's not stolen. It shouldn't be. This is Logan, Utah. Nobody knows how to steal here. Wow, would you look at that? It's still there. I'm shocked, truly. Truly just stunned that it's still here. You guys probably can't see it, but I'm wearing a fanny pack. And that's what I just put it in. Misguided, actually. Shout out. Alrighty, well, we are ready to go home. We got everything secured. I got my MagLock charger, or MagSafe. I never remember the name. MagSafe or MagLock, one of them. Say MagSafe. I got my MagSafe wireless charger for my phone, a USB-C charging brick, which I needed, and a padlock for my trailer. We're all ready to go home. Thank God, because I have never felt so awkward walking around a place with a helmet on in my life. And I'm a skinny guy too, so it makes me kind of look like a bobblehead a little bit. We all look like bobbleheads on a motorcycle, so not just me. Oh man, I love Lowe's. Such good memories in Lowe's, especially in the garden center right there. Being able to just walk around there when mom or dad is shopping for some useless house items or some project that they're doing. Yeah, man, you just look around. At least that's my parents. They allowed me to just roam around. It's like, hey, when just meet me at the front in 15 minutes or something like that. It's like, okay, I can do that. Bank, Mountain America. You know, my bank, like I said, not from here. My closest bank is in Denver, Colorado, which, for reference, is 7 hours away from me. It means if I want to deposit any cash, anything like that, 7 hours. And I work at a place that works on tips. And guess how many cash tips I get? A lot. means my wallet is fatter than yours. I could tell you that. But anyway, maybe I should switch over to like an actual bank that's out west, like a Mountain America or whatever. Oh, that's a credit union. Never mind. Whatever banks exist here. Oh, it feels so nice out here, man. California's going to be similar to this weather, a little bit warmer, and you know, sunny. Obviously, that was third gear, wasn't it? I don't know what gear I'm in. There we go. Gear indicators are nice. Maybe we should include that next time, Yamaha. What the fuck? That thing is slammed as shit. Was that a Suron on the back too? Might have been. I can't tell my e-bikes. I don't know my e-bikes. Anyway, I can't tell the difference. They all look the same. Holy crap. Loud for what? My God. Oh, we might be here a minute, man. This light's already red again. Don't cut me off, Dick. Appreciate you. Well, probably gonna be here a minute, no? Probably. You know what we do at red lights? We kick back and we relax and we look at them damn gas prices going up, because they was 30 cents cheaper yesterday and now it's $2.99. It was $2.69, I swear to God. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Bank of Utah. Not a credit or Mountain America Credit Union. Bank of Utah. So yeah, I live in Utah. Maybe I should switch my bank to Utah. The only problem is that when I graduate, I'm getting the hell out. I'm going somewhere east where I can use my bank again. There's the green, and off we go. Yeah, so this video basically has no direction. I don't even know if it was all that entertaining. I'm not exactly in the greatest headspace right now. I'm kind of stressed out a little bit with school. You know, like I said, it's midterm week. So I got midterms and also the California trip, getting everything in order to do that. So I needed to go out today and get some stuff, which, you know, that's why I figured I'd record, because why not? A little stressful here coming out to the end of the first half of the semester. Summer soon, kinda. I mean, you can kinda say that summer's soon. I don't really know if it is. You still got like, oh, make a bike just, I can do that? I'm just kidding. Like I said, it's gonna be 38 tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, and then 38 tomorrow, and then, well, on Friday, it doesn't really matter what the temperatures are gonna be, because I'm not gonna be here. I'm actually driving through the night. We're driving, because I got class on Friday, so we're driving completely through the night, 14 hours, and we're gonna do our best to stay awake, you know? If we need to pull over, you know, we have a queen mattress, so we'll be good. Man, I can't really do many pulls here, just because this is a 35 down this whole road. This whole stretch that goes all the way down. It's a 35 mile an hour speed limit. Like that, that's bad. That's not bad. It's just like you can barely, and the cops always sit along Main Street, this street, waiting for somebody to do 5 over, you know? I've been pulled over for 5 over before, here. You know, I haven't gotten a ticket or anything because it's, you know, freaking 5 over. Like, who's giving you a ticket for that unless you're trying to meet a quota at the end of the month? Hey, we're in front of this car. That is a cool car though. I could gap it. I would gap it. Not that I'm racing here. I'm just saying I could. Oh, yeah. Well, you can get pulled over for excessive noise, and might have just done that. No cop though. It's just because there's no violent crime here. Nothing happens. So the cops are only going to worry about traffic crime and stuff like they'll actually pull you over for a loud exhaust, or they'll actually, you know, punish you for going 5 over, or like having a headlight out. I got pulled over for having a headlight out. Like who actually does that, man? So you know we're in privileged ass, rich ass places. Oh, that's a stop sign. Right as I run the stop sign, right? I almost sometimes shit just glazes over your eyes while you ride, and which is not a good thing. Try to pay attention as much as you can. Some more people. Dude, I can never tell if they're waving at me or some shit. Hi. Alright, well guys, I came home and I decided I kind of wanted to show you guys the Grom a little bit before I go on vacation. Just because I kind of teased it and I didn't really introduce it or ride it. Here it is in all its glory. Yeah, I'm going to ride it briefly just because it's not registered. The previous owner put like a tucked plate on it, so it's kind of hard to see. And here in Logan, that's something you would easily get pulled over for, just because cops care. Look, it's been revved up there. You can see the exhaust right there. It's got an aftermarket exhaust, which I'm gonna start it up for you guys, and you can take a listen. Here is a cold start on a 2022 Honda Grom. Beautiful. There's a cat over there. So kind of like I said, this bike I kind of want to be used as a stunting bike. I'm not going to do any of that in this video because I haven't practiced. I like to practice off camera. I haven't had a chance to. You know, I've been busy with school and busy with other things, so I haven't really had a chance to try to take it out and practice pow-pows at least, and wheelies. But yeah, I do want to try to just take it out in general, just to see you guys. You know, it's going to be brief, but just to show you guys kind of what it's like if you haven't owned a Grom before. This is my first time owning a Grom. It's the smallest production motorcycle that exists. The one I bought, you know, it has some scrapes, some scratches. There's a little dent or a little chip right there, and some more scrapes over here. And actually, I do want to show you this. I don't know if you can see this down here, but the chain right there, that link at least is rusty. So I got it for $1,800, so I got it for a pretty good price. But it's gonna need a new chain. Super light. Just went from riding the R6 to riding this. Super light. Oh, and also one more unique thing. These things are just to stay legal. This little dangly thing, this little mirror. But one other thing is that this is called a one-finger clutch. So you can keep your whole hand right here, keep that on the handlebar when you're wheeling, and then you can take that, bring that in with your finger. If you want to use two fingers, you can. Two fingers might be a bit easier, but either way, the majority of your hand is on the handlebar, so you can keep your hand level when you're wheeling. This thing is much less powerful than the R6 I was just on, and in fact, I actually almost just stalled the bike when I was first taking off, because I'm not used to how not powerful it is. Nice and smooth. It's nice to have like a newer bike, like a 2022. Nice to have something like this. Oh, there's another bike. There's a Harley. Where I can just take it out and kind of just be fine. It has some of the nice electronics that, you know, my 650 does, which I think it's very welcome personally. It has turn signals. Everything works. Just has next to no power. Not unfortunately, because this is just, you know, the nature of this bike is that you're supposed to be able to stunt it, you know, do cool things with it. And nobody hates this bike, man. Not a single soul hates this bike. You're not, well, maybe there are people out there. You're not allowed to hate this bike because, you know, of what it represents. It represents an in for motorcycling, you know? Oh yeah, get up there. Top speed. It's just a nice bike. I don't know how much it weighs. It's got to be like less than 300 pounds. Or like close to 300. It's got it's got to be like 250. Is not a lot. I can like literally barely move the handlebars, and I'm moving so much. It has skinny little tires too. Yeah, I'd like to get off the public roads here, just because, I mean, this is still a public road, but you know, it's not registered. I don't really want to be pulled over. In fact, it hasn't been registered since May of 2024. So the guy I bought it from was definitely riding it illegally. But, you know, that's Florida, where they have bigger things to worry about, I'd say. Bigger fish to fry, if you will. Anyways, I just wanted to show that off real quick. But, you know, kind of a shoe-in video today. Just get something out while it's a nice day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Much love. Thank you guys so much for the love on the shorts as well. I will watch what I say next time when it comes to in and out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'll see you in California, and peace.